Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. In today's video I will be showing you my birthday present, which was that over there. So basically every year on my birthday I get a tattoo, or I try to anyway. This year is no exception. The difference today is that, seeing as I'm apprenticeshipping, I did it myself. So I'll show you guys the video. I hope you enjoy it. Obviously I am an apprentice, so I don't have all this knowledge to give you guys, but if I can help you out with anything, just drop a comment below. If you want to check out my apprenticeship series videos, just check the playlist in my channel. If you're into airbrushing, check my videos out. I also do airbrushing, and I hope you enjoy the video. Okay guys, so this is my setup. Obviously the place I selected for the tattoo. Now I chose my leg and the inside of my leg for a few reasons. First one is it's hidden, so you know, if something went wrong, then you know, later on I could get someone to fix it up, or I could fix it up myself, or whatever. And then because the skin is already stretched in that area, so because it is harder to stretch on yourself while tattooing yourself, holding your leg and all that stuff. So this is the first time I tattoo myself, so you know, do bear with me. It does take me a bit to get going. I do hesitate at the beginning a little bit, not so much in shaking, but in, you know, actually putting the needle in the skin, because I find that, you know, when you're tattooing yourself, you know exactly where it's going to hurt before it hurts, so it makes you kind of hesitate a little bit until you get used to the pain and stuff. So for this tattoo I used a 5 round needle, a liner obviously, and then to color, to pack in the color, I chose a 7 round shader. You know, something a little, anything bigger than this, then I'd probably use the 7 Magnum, which I also had you know, ready to use, but it went okay with the 7 shader. In the coloring process, I do speed up the video as well. I think, you know, the lines are the hardest thing to pull in. Obviously packing color is also, you know, something that has a lot of technique, but you can always touch it up later or something like that, if you're not trying to blend colors and stuff. So, you know, I was less worried there. I worked faster, and obviously, you know, just small circles and stuff, but I'll show you that in a minute. So yeah, I just kept going round. Obviously the way I try to stretch is what I know as the 3-point stretch, which is stretch between your fingers, and then with the hand you're lining, you pull the skin as well. But obviously it does help that that area is the skin is quite stretched anyway. So yeah, basically just the same process. It also, another thing I do find is when you're tattooing yourself, you can only move in so many ways, you know, so you can't really turn upside down and start the line the other way, or whatever. If you're tattooing someone else, you can turn them around, or whatever. So that does make it a little harder, but you know, tattooing people is so much different to tattooing pigskin or practice skin, and I find practice skin is crap to try and color in because it's rubber. So basically, if you work it too much, it starts getting dark. So any color you put on there is gonna be that color plus black. So it doesn't. You can't really figure out blends and stuff like that on practice skin. Pig skin is much better, but it's still so much different to to people. Even people have different skin. So it's like, I'd rather do people, really, if I can. I practice every day on practice skin and pig skin. I get it at the local butchers. The guys save it for me, so that's cool. But with pig skin as well, like the colors will mush up with each other because it's dead skin, so it doesn't like close back up when you tattooing people, because the skin is alive. Obviously, the needles go in and out, and as long as you don't cut the skin up, it actually kind of closes back. And on pig skin it doesn't happen, so the colors will mix up with each other. But those are just my thoughts. If you guys practice on anything else, give me a shout. I've never tried fruit because I just think it's ridiculous. If pig skin isn't as close to our skin as I'd like it to be, then I don't think fruit is going to be. But anything goes. Even I've tried those soft foam things. It helps improve your line work if you don't have anything else available. And there we go. So I start coloring in, and I chose to start with yellow just because I didn't want to I didn't want the needle to have any other color on, with the yellow. I could get away with the purple and stuff, even though I did rinse out the needle and tube in between colors. I chose to start with the brighter one. So, and also yellow is, I find, a really hard color to put into the skin. I don't really know why yet, because I haven't looked into that, but it doesn't go straight in. So I didn't want to tear up the skin or anything. I don't think I have a lot of touching up to do, but if I do, I can always come back in a few weeks and just touch anything up. So that's a bonus. Also, when I started to pack in the purple, I noticed that my machine was running a bit too high. So this is why it's good to practice on yourself. I wouldn't be able to tell that on anyone else's skin unless I started to damage the skin or something. But it was kind of it was hurting a little bit more than I thought it should, and the color wasn't really going in. It looked like I was scratching the skin, so I was going way too hard or fast, and my hand wasn't following, wasn't going as fast as the needle. So I went way back down, and as you can see, then I colored the whole thing in much faster. Also, another good thing to know if you're going in, I wouldn't say deep enough, but if it's to make sure you're packing in the color right, is you can actually feel the vibration on the hand that you're stretching the skin with, and once you're in the skin, just stay there and keep moving. It doesn't hurt because I just did it to myself, and I didn't feel any pain. so, or any more pain than I should really, instead of going in and out, which obviously can damage the skin. So as you can see, that went pretty smooth. I do think I might need to touch up 1 or 2 petals, but you know, like I say, I also want to see how it heals and everything else. I know it will heal lighter than it is. That's why I used this tone of purple. But I'll also show you guys a picture of it when it's healed. Thanks for watching.